Okay, wait a minute. Is it 8 o'clock already? Or am I early?
I think you're 3 minutes early, but I tried to tell you, but you were. That's okay.
Well, it said 4. Well, on my end, it said 4 a.m. It said it was time. It said showtime. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just sit here and chat about whatever until it is. No, seriously, like here on my time, StreamYard said 4. It's live.
Yeah.
My phone says 3:58. And for anyone who is watching right now, and if you're confused of why it's 3:58 for me, it's because I'm in Bahrain and we do not do daylight savings time here. So
yeah. I remember that in Japan. Just when you were getting used to the time difference between you and your family, they go and do that. And then you're like, wait a second.
Just all kind of confused. Just confused. Tired. Oh, look. Let's ask Miss Gossip Girl herself what time it is.
There she is. Oh, she's muted. You're muted, girl.
Can you hear me?
Yes. What time?
I was here before everybody. I was here at 7:30. So yes, I was. I did all my lighting, everything. I did everything before you did. So don't even try to play me. I had to use the bathroom.
I'm asking because my computer said it was time to go live. And my phone is still showing that we have a minute.
That's true. You started like 3 minutes early. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my God, she started early. It's daylight saving time, not daylight minute time. What's she doing?
Hey, look. It's 4 a.m. here.
Look, you had a whole extra hour, so don't even try it. You had a whole extra hour.
No, not really.
Yes, you did. It used to be 3 a.m. Now it's 4. You had a whole extra hour.
It's confusing.
But that 4 is hard. That 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 a.m. is hard.
We should take a poll from our viewers. Do they want to keep seeing us at night, the evening time, or would you rather see us like midday or a different time?
You know, like look, midday to sweeten up your day.
Yep.
You know, have lunch with us.
Yep. Put on your headphones at work and just kind of like look at your phone. Have a different tab up.
Are they laughing at your phone and people asking you what's wrong with you?
In the lunch line.
All right. Let's oh, wait a minute. Someone did comment. Let's see what they said. And we're gonna get to the show because it's downtime. Oh, Angela, look. What did Angela just say? You won't be here in the wee morning hours, though. But you
Girl, when it's best for the owner, don't ask for that, Angela. Don't ask for that. The best one is for the audience. Don't ask for the owner, because look where she be at. She 3 minutes early. She was 5 minutes early, actually.
Yeah.
She don't know what time it is, Angela.
Hey, better early than ever.
Better here than not here. Huh?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rewind and we're gonna start the actual show again.
I know. I'm trying to act like it's just me.
What's in your hand? What was in your hand, Nishita? What was in your hand?
A Rubik's Cube.
What you do with the Rubik's Cube?
Solving the puzzle. What do you think? Solving the puzzle. Rubik's Cube.
You just need a board.
Huh? What you
You're
say?
on the air. You gonna be doing a puzzle during the show? During the tea?
Oh, I put it down.
Now, Nishita, you need to hand us your Rubik's Cube and put it away for the show.
I put it down. I was putting it over there.
Angela wants to know if you can solve it. Can you?
Yep.
Oh, she's a smarty bitch.
We're gonna see if she can. Mm-hmm.
You want to see? Okay, this is it right now. You see it? This is it right now. Nothing. Okay.
See it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna see. All right. So let's go ahead and get started from the show for real. Hold on. We'll be right. Don't leave.
Okay.
Just rewind. The T. The art of saying no. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta say no, y'all. You just got to say no. So why not start practicing saying no in November. Yeah, whatever and I do this often. I get so caught up in saying yes to everyone for everything. And then November hits. And I'm like, you know what? That's the month of no. And I can say no without hesitation. Okay, but we're gonna really dig into this in a minute. But let me first give a shout out and thank you to our sponsors, USAA and Make Me Awesome. For all you military spouses, if you did not know this, you can head over to USAA's website or to our website, go to our sponsors tab, and you will find a link for USAA, and they have a resource hub for you, for military spouses. And y'all, I do check out that hub every day. I do. I go over there and see all the great resources daily. And if you are a little too busy to go to the website yourself, you can get the latest tea on their resources in our weekly newsletter. And if you haven't registered for that, you need to do that. Just go to milspouseconversations.com. Boom. Click on the newsletter link, sign up, and that newsletter will come directly to your inbox. Yes. And then we also have Make Me Awesome. They are great for busy people. They are busy humans just like you, but they are there to help you with your workout needs, workout and nutrition needs. And they do have an app now. So check them out. Make Me Awesome. And they were on the show last year. Right, Anna?
They were. Yep.
You remember that?
I remember. That's when I found out you had an older brother.
Anna was trying to hook me up. She thought that I was hooked up with.
Well, when you didn't know the history.
Look, it was no. That was a no-go. All right, let's see what Nishita's doing, and then we're going to get into our topic. Nishita, how you doing over there?
I'm just sitting here listening to y'all.
So how you doing with that Rubik's Cube? We want to know.
Oh, one side.
My gosh.
Stand by, y'all.
Okay.
Stand by.
We're going to stand by.
Stand by.
And Angela, keep talking. We see the comments here. Keep going. We see you. And hey, while you're watching this, give us some likes, some hearts. Tell us if we're doing great. Don't tell us if we suck. Don't do that.
Tell me if I don't care. Look, I want to hear it all. Tell me I suck. Tell me I'm ugly. Tell me I'm stupid. Tell me everything you want to say. Yeah. Say what you gotta say. I'm here for it. I listen.
Look, go ahead and say it.
Yeah,
I dare you to tell Nashida. You can tell Nashida that, but don't tell me that. You heard
anything.
Thank
you. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the engagement. I love it. I'm here for it.
Oh, look. Nashida is here for it for real. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Go to my Instagram. You see, I'm there for it all. I don't care. Say what you gotta say. Say it with your chest.
Yes, girl. You walked in at an interesting time. Look, started early. Started the show early because my computer said it was time to go live, but then I still had 3 minutes. And Anna and Nashida was giving me a hard time.
She gave me a hard time. Don't listen to her. She gave me a hard time. I was here.
And Nashida is over here solving a Rubik's Cube during the show. Because Angela told her to do it. And she's listening to Angela. But let me show you why he's listening to Angela.
Yes. She is a supporter.
Angela. Angela is one of our Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Angela, Addie W, and Pamela R. They are viewers like you who are supporting us with monetary donations to help us bring you this show, as well as all of our monthly virtual events and our in-person events around the globe. Okay, and we have an event coming up soon, huh? We're gonna get into that in a minute.
We sure are.
And,
yes.
All right, let's go into the topic because we haven't even started the topic. So, the art of saying no. My first question, ladies, is: do you struggle with saying no?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
She was like,
But I think when I say that, though, my struggle for saying no is usually to things like my son when he wants something, or my spouse, or I'm more of like a people pleaser that way. But I'm pretty good at saying no anymore to like things that activities and stuff that I don't need to be attending. So I'm helping out where I know they already have plenty of help. So I try to keep my time available for the things that I want to do.
And when you say events that you don't want to do, Anna,
yes,
you're not talking about Mills About Conversations events, are you?
No, that is definitely a priority. So I know to say no to other things so that there's time in my day for the things that bring me joy, where I can go out and meet with other spouses. So, if I've already done 50,000 things with my kids throughout the week, I think that's enough. That's good. I can take some time for myself on a Sunday afternoon, or whatever day the event is on, and I can say yes to that event and clear you. I have found that you have to make it happen when you want to say yes to something. There's always going to be reasons why you can't do something, and you just have to make that you have to clear that space in your calendar and just make it happen. Otherwise it won't. Like if your friend's like, hey, I'm moving next week and I want to have coffee with you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. You know what? You just gotta make it happen and go.
And it's so important. I think it's so important to say yes to social events, simply because right now we live in this busy society that we are missing that personal connection with people. Oh,
I saw it. Mm-hmm. She's all like, look at my Rubik's Cube. Record time.
You took she peeled the colors off. She peeled the
no, I think she has a double over there on the screen.
I peeled the colors off while I was sitting here like. Anyways, it's non-peelable. Okay, you can take the pieces off, but you can't peel the colors off.
See, okay, let's refocus, y'all. Let's refocus. So, yeah, you have to learn to say no to things. You have to know what to say no to and what to say yes to. And just feel like
very well put.
Saying no to the wrong things.
Yeah. Correct. You are correct.
Yeah, seriously, we are. Like, when it comes to taking care of ourselves and things that fuel you as an individual, we're saying no to those things. But we're saying yes to things that fuel everyone else. So, like your kid, like right?
Like 50. How many events do you have to do for your kid in a week? You know, how many activities do they really need?
Right, because if you're ripping,
that's another show.
Well, and while we're on that, hold on, let me show. Let's see. While we're on that, we're gonna go ahead and have Miss Anna talk to us about self-care. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get you all out the way at one time, Anna. Okay. So Miss Anna is our self-care guru, and tell us.
So yeah, for this topic, it's kind of like you have to know what to say no to so that you can say yes to your own self-care. So I think part of self-care is finding that balance between figuring out, okay, what do I need to say no to and what do I need to say yes to, so that you can find that balance. I mean, yes, it's great to take your kids or your spouse and do these things, or you know, maybe you're highly involved in some aspect of your community, whether that's church related or community related in whatever way, you know, do those things, but also carve out time, just a couple of hours, you know, once a week, if that's all you can afford time wise, carve that out and make that a priority. And just know that I've heard this a lot, and I always have to remind myself to do it, where you carve out that time in your schedule. Like, let's say it's a Sunday, you know, from 4 p.m. on, where that's your you time, or your time that you know to say no to everything else. Like if somebody, anything, they're like, oh, let's, you know, can you take your kid to come do this? You're like, no, that's my time.
That's my me time.
Right. Yeah, that's my me time to say yes to the things that I want to go to. Because think of all the things that you get invited to that you really want to do it, but you just can't figure out how to get that into your schedule. So yeah, I think I was trying to read what she said, but yeah, you have to figure out what to say yes to and what to say no to, so that you can have those things in that time for yourself. And you know, even if you have to get down to the nitty gritty, where you're like, okay, after 7 p.m. every day, I'm out. You know, that's me time to wash my face. You know, I have this foot massager thing that I have under my desk here. And so I'll put that on, you know, and like, that's my time to do all those things, to read a book. Like I have the new Britney Spears book. I haven't even had a chance to read it because I'm so busy during the day with, you know, work and everything else, that I'm like, wait a second, I need to, you know, take my own lesson and say, okay, at 7 p.m. I'm going to start reading up on some Britney history.
Yeah, reading a book during your me time, taking a walk, watching your favorite show. Now, Anna, you know I am huge on me time. I even have a mug. As a matter of fact, y'all, our sister company of Mill Spots Conversations has a whole saying, it's me time. And there's a mug that I have trained everyone in my house that when that mug comes out, you don't talk to me. This is my 15 minutes of silence. don't ask me for jack.
Right. So, but I also think, when I say, let's say you're like, okay, 7 p.m. on, or 4 p.m. on Sundays, whatever you decide, those are the things that where it's like, okay, I can go out with my friends at that time, or if there's an event going that I really want to go to, or let's say there's an event going on that you can't make because of this, that, or the other. Well, think about it. Like, can you not go to this event or meet up with your friend for coffee because you have something else going on that really isn't that necessary? Like, maybe you shouldn't say, is there any way that you can like kind of push that other thing away and slide in the thing that you really want to do? You've really got to start making those decisions and figuring out how to make it work for yourself. I'm not saying, slide out of work or something like that, but if it's the 10th event for your kid this week, how much do they need before they start getting overwhelmed? So you've got to teach them to say no as well.
Yes. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
It is a complete sentence. And Grace, hey girl, how you doing? How you doing, Grace?
Is Grace in the comments?
She's in the comments, yes. She said,
awesome.
As a mom, the mom guilt hits when it comes to me time.
Yes.
Yeah. Your me time can even be before your kids get up. But during that time, you're doing something for yourself. If you're waking up an hour before your kids, maybe you're taking 30 minutes to watch your favorite show, not watching whatever the latest cartoon is these days. It was the Wiggles for me, and I love the Wiggles. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to sit and watch the Wiggles.
Yeah, we watched Elmo. Oh, I knew every Elmo song.
Nikita, what you shaking your head for? You didn't like the
Wiggles? Yeah, we watched the Wiggles. You like the
Wiggles?
Yeah, we sang all the songs with my son. We watched all the cartoons. We did everything together. Like when my son was little, I always say no to people. I don't care. Who cares? They don't care. People don't care if you say no. That's you thinking, oh my God, they're gonna be like, so if I say no, I'm gonna hurt their feelings. They don't care. They're gonna go find somebody else to hang out with. That's just the nature of the beast. Like if you tell them no, they're gonna find somebody else. You might as well not care. Because if somebody told you no, they couldn't have coffee, you probably just go find somebody else to have coffee with, or you go by yourself. Like, it's not a big deal. Just tell people no when you want to say no. Because if you don't say no, when you want to say no, you'll start saying yes to a bunch of stuff you never wanted to do. Then you won't even be happy when you're doing the stuff. So it doesn't really matter. Just like, sometimes we just get really caught up thinking that our presence is just so like, oh my gosh, if I don't show up. It's really like somebody else will show up. And maybe that's a problem for you because you might feel like, what if they replace me? But they're really not, because you're you. And nobody can replace you as long as you're being you. As long as you're being yourself, nobody can replace you. And if somebody walks out of your life because you didn't want to have coffee, good riddance. Don't let the door hit you. Because you don't need them. You don't need them. Like, what if you're in a whole depressive state and somebody's just like, come go here, come do this? Okay, sometimes it's good because you're like, yeah, that person's helping you, they're helping you to get out and everything. But what if you just need to isolate for a minute and then that person can't understand you needed just a moment to yourself? Well, they're not really your friend and you need better friends. And so it's really like not going to hurt you in the long run if you say no to things you don't want to do. But it is going to hurt you in the long run if you say yes to things you don't want to do.
And I find that the problem isn't necessarily of saying no to being with friends. I think we need more of that. I find people, like, it's the saying yes to every volunteer opportunity, saying yes to helping out a friend or even a neighbor, or saying yes to traveling for the holidays, right? Because look, let's just be real about this for a quick minute. Every holiday, every holiday, as military and even as non-military. Look, Nashida, look, why you got that look on your face? Nashida?
Because if you don't come see me, I'm not coming to see you. Like that's just,
we made
I
that.
used to a long time ago when I was young and in my 20s. I used to be like, oh my God, I have to go home, I have to do this. But people don't come see you back.
They don't.
You have to.
And then when you go home, you're expected to go to every single place. Like,
every
no,
place,
I'm going to one place. If you want to see me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, she got me.
That escalates.
Because it's true. It's like Anna said, you have to see everybody. But what about me? What about me? You didn't come see me. Now it's different when you're like, oh, they're coming to see you. Everybody's going back and forth. Then I can see maybe you might be like, oh, I don't want to come this time. It could make you feel guilty. But if you're the only person constantly going,
right?
What guilt is there to have? I literally spent like $1 gajillion coming to visit you every year. I don't care. Like that's like, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Your feelings will heal. Like that's like anyway. Sorry, y'all. Just a little out of pocket today. That's how I feel.
Look, I'm over here like, dang.
Tell them people no.
Oh, yes, Angela. The roads and phone lines go both directions. Yeah, look, but on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break because it got hot in here for a minute. Did it get hot for y'all? It got a little hot for me.
Anna cooled it down.
Right back.
Anna was like, "You right, but cool down a little bit."
We'll be right back in 20 seconds. And we're back. So, did y'all see that commercial? That is USAA again, our convolution sponsor. Check out their MilSpouse Resource Hub. Lots of good information. And while we're hot, it's hot in here because I'm hot. I feel like we got heated. We're gonna go ahead and stay heated. Hold on, y'all. We have a new segment. I'm excited.
Oh, what's going on in these internet streets? Let's talk about it. Oh,
So,
what's going on in these internet streets?
Oh, sorry. I had it on
replay.
Can you hear me, Nashida? You hear me?
I hear
All
you.
right. So, Nashida, go right ahead.
Oh,
okay. What we talking about in these internet streets today?
Okay, today what I want to talk about is Let me get some water too.
Water break. All right.
Water break. Okay, y'all. This thing that I heard not too long ago was about the first date list. Now, most of us married here. Well, probably all of us are married. That's the first date list. The no-go first date list. Like, these are places you wouldn't want to go. That some women, I don't know who they are, but they are saying they will not go to these places. Or is it these places over here? Where's the list? Okay. They don't want to go to these places, okay?
Your house?
Your house. I don't want to go to your house. I don't. I'm going to be honest. That's dangerous. I don't want to go to your house. But I got to stay safe. We need to meet in public places. I don't want to go to your house. But that is good. But listen, Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I'd go there.
Chili's. Listen. I wouldn't even be married if it wasn't for Chili's. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because my husband's literally just like, hey, and I was like, and then he was like, you want to go to Chili's? And I was like, oh, are you trying to feed me right now? And he was like, yes. And we went to Chili's, and then we went to Applebee's, and we went to all these other places. And we've been to literally every place here. We even went to movie night, and he fell asleep in the movie. Okay, sorry, I'm not telling you.
Wait a minute, you went to movie night. What? Wait a minute.
Well, it wasn't a first date, but we went to all these places on dates, like before we really went to anything fancy or anything like that. Because, like I said, we went to the movies and he fell asleep. Look, don't be mad, hubby, but it happened, and you know what happened. But it was a little funny.
I agree with any fast food chain, your house. I agree with the gym.
Right, the gym. What you trying to tell me right now? You want to come to the gym?
Wait a minute, Eddie. You wouldn't go. What if he can only afford
the gym? The gym is free. Like, if he can only afford the gym, bro, I
what
can't.
if he can only afford McDonald's?
No, we're not for each other. We're not. He needs to find somebody for that. I'm not.
Viewers, tell us your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, Denny's is also a no-go. Sorry.
What is a no-go?
Denny's family functions.
Yeah, no, I don't
That's a bad idea
right now. Right.
I don't know first date. I don't know.
Church. I never want to meet nobody in church. I know people meet people in church, but I never. When I went to church, I was never like,
right.
You look good. You
know that wouldn't be like your first date.
Yeah, not the first
date. Second date, I went to church with Marcus.
On the second date? Okay. I mean, some people like that. No, that's fine. Even the first date is fine.
No. He was like, you want to go to church? And I was thinking, like, are you calling me a heathen? Like, what are you asking me to go to church?
If my husband was like, you want to go to church, I'd have to warn him, like, when I step in there, it might burn up. Right now, I'm not the greatest person. I might just set the church on fire. Can we go somewhere else? I'm trying to get my life together. I'm doing a lot of healing right now, but I can't right now. Just go to the church.
That's why you would have needed to be in church.
Let me see.
Not a buffet.
I want to go to Starbucks with my friends. Like I want to go to Starbucks coffee date. I don't want to have coffee with him. What if he lactose intolerant? I don't want to have coffee with him. Movie night.
So where is a good place?
Huh?
So where would I'm just curious, like where would be a good first date?
We went to Chili's on our first date. Our very first date, we went to Chili's. Because I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I don't want to dress up for you on your first date. I want to come kind of as I am a little bit, so you can have a clear perspective of what you're dealing with. It's like putting on all that makeup. I will put it on special occasions, but our first date, to me, and like if we go to a really fancy restaurant, I need to eat. And so that means I'm going to order a lot of stuff at the fancy restaurants. You need to pay for that. And I don't want to hit you over the head. So let's just go somewhere moderately priced. You know what I mean? We can have a good time. I can have my clean girl aesthetic, and we could vibe together and talk. I don't have to keep going to refresh my makeup, nothing. I could eat like I want. My lipstick might come off. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But even from the man's perspective, like that's a big investment. Just to be like, let's go to this really high class restaurant on your first date. You don't even know them. What if they're not even?
Right.
What if it's
an investment?
I don't even like you. Like now you gotta pay $300. Like,
oh Lord, you're like, I don't even like you.
I don't even like. What if that happens though? Because like, say the man is like, because I've never been Dutch on the first date. I don't know. Some people like that. I don't like it, but like, I love that for them, but I don't love it for me. And so, if you're going on the first date and then the person is that y'all don't even like each other, you're just sitting there, kind of like. And then they have to fork over all this money for the dinner that they hate it. So I feel like I don't want to do that to you. So let's just go somewhere normal. The people, But that was on TikTok though. You know, TikTok, and it all started because of that Cheesecake Factory kind of. I feel like their skits. That's just me. Don't come for. As a matter of fact, come for me. Prove I'm wrong. But I think that they're fake. That some of this stuff is just for entertainment, you know. And the girl was like, "Why are we here?" And the guy was like, "We're at Cheesecake Factory." And she was like, "What about me makes you think that you could bring me to Cheesecake Factory?" And he was like, "Well, you was 2 hours late for our date. And I had reservations, but I had to cancel because you can't be 2 hours late for reservations," which is totally true. And she was just like, "I don't go to Cheesecake Factory." Then, you know, like it's just viral after that. Everybody's like, yeah. And then they made this date list, and everybody's like, yeah, don't go to any of these places. But I need to know where they're going. I just need to know. I didn't see a first date list.
The Cheesecake Factory
What?
is good.
Yeah.
I don't even like the Cheesecake Factory, really. I like the
You know,
bread.
I feel like they're too crowded and there's too
cheesecake.
much going on. And the cheesecake really,
And
like the last time wasn't that good?
Yeah, and it's kind of the pasta's always too al dente, and I just don't like the food like per se, but I do love the dessert. So if we went somewhere to eat and then we went to the Cheesecake Factory for dessert, I'd love that for me. But these going there to eat, I'm not like me and my husband go there to eat sometimes.
Angela said that sometimes you need to be able to make a quick getaway.
That's right. That's a bar. Like I'm gonna go to the speaking of quick getaways. So there was this other girl, and she's like, this guy kept DMing her. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but she went to the oyster bar. So this guy kept DMing her, and she's like, well, anyways, he's been DMing me for weeks and sliding in my DMs left and right. I've been ignoring him, but I'm gonna say yes. So she said yes because she needed contact and she wanted some oysters. She gets to the oyster bar. She ends up ordering like six hors d'oeuvres, like six appetizers of oysters. And let me tell you, she just wasn't eating the oysters like, you know, like she was like, oh, these oysters, girl, I would have left you on the second slurp. I'd have had to go to the bathroom. I would have been in the car. Yeah, you're not gonna stop me like this for an hour. You're not gonna catch me. So he sat there doing the whole thing. She ordered 48 oysters.
Oh,
She slurped them the whole time and had her phone out. Oh no, you're not about to. Okay, but anyways, he took it. Then she ordered entrees after that. So he was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He never came back. He never came back.
Is this people you know, or what? Did you see this on something?
No, it was on TikTok.
TikTok,
Yeah.
okay.
All this stuff be on TikTok. But he was like,
The kid be in the internet street on TikTok. She be all up in the
I'll be on
internet
all
street.
social media platforms, just like scoping it out, see what people are doing. So
Hold on.
he left.
Angela made a very valid point here that the first dates differ based on your age.
Mm-hmm.
So, because my husband in college, we went to Bahama Breeze. That was our first date. And then we argued on our first date about who was paying. I said I was paying. And he was like, you're not paying. I'm like, no, I'm because look, let me just say this. I wanted to pay for my own just in case, because you know, look.
I get what you're saying.
What I'm about to say, because I was like, first of all, I don't know you. We went out.
You said that hey with him, you didn't know what difference it made.
Oh,
and if you about to get some, I'm gonna ghost you. You're not getting that from me just because you paid for Chili's. I'm about to be out. I'm not calling you. I'm not answering. No.
And that was my thing. He was like, no, I'm paying. And then he did pay. He did pay for dinner. And then we went to school at the University of Memphis, and we drove down to Tunica to the casinos. We got in.
Oh, we can't hear you.
After we had dinner, we drove down to Tunica to the casinos.
Mm-hmm.
We went to school in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
But the point was, we went to Tunica
Mm-hmm.
to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be how old?
Oh, 21. I don't know. How old do you have to be to gamble? 21?
21.
Oh, do you?
I was 21. He was not.
Uh.
So I did leave him outside.
Now I'll make you pay, but I ain't gonna make you wait. I won't make you be outside.
Did he go in? Did he get to go in?
He did. I'll be right back.
What you doing there by yourself? You just gamble by yourself?
I just pulled a few slots.
You were on a date though.
It was not.
I'm confused. Are you saying that y'all went on a date, then you argued with him about paying for it, then you took him to Tunica, and then you left him?
No, he took me to Tunica. He took me to
you to Tunica. He knew he couldn't get in.
We went in. Well, we wasn't really. Well, we were just going to go in go inside. But then I decided I wanted to go all the way in and gamble.
Oh, so he got into the part he could get into, but he couldn't gamble. I thought you had to be 18 to gamble. I thought you couldn't drink if you were 21. I don't know. I went in the military when I was 22.
Well, he didn't gamble. Maybe it was, but I remember he didn't gamble. Or maybe because, he was just, he was studious. Husband was studious, and I was all like, don't tell my kids that.
Too late.
Good story.
Why are we going to Tunica? Because, Angela, we wanted to. That's why. I told him that I had a blade. I was like, don't try nothing. I got a blade. I will cut you.
Oh, wow.
But 21 years later, we are happily married with 3 children. And I didn't have to cut them.
Wow.
That's good.
I don't know. I can say that ever since the first day my husband fed me, I pretty much was just hanging around him all the time. I'm like a baby bear. You feed me once, I'm there all the time. What else? Where else we going? And he knew all these places. We were in Hawaii. He knew all these places to eat. And I was like, what? I've been here. I ain't seen these places. I was like, there. Oh, I guess we was hanging out since then. Yeah.
You were hanging out since then.
Just hanging out all the time, like since that day. To going anywhere. We did go to Benny.
Yes, Angela. We were in Memphis. Me and Angela apparently were in Memphis at the same time and never met until 20 some odd years later.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah. But we need to talk about something else that is really important. Hold on. You know what this is, Miss Missy. Miss Anna.
Is it my upcoming events that everybody needs to say yes to?
This you do need to say yes to.
This you need to say yes to. Clear your schedules. Start saying no. Come see me if you're in Northern, and I know there's got to be a ton of people in Northern Virginia because this place is busy. There are so many people up here. It's ridiculous. So if you are anywhere near Northern Virginia, this event is going to be, I would say, on more like the south side of Northern Virginia. So it's right off 95. It's between Quantico and Fort Belvoir. It's definitely south of the Pentagon, but it is right off 95. And if you haven't been to Occoquan, historic Occoquan, it's really neat. So what we're going to do is our event doesn't start until 5:30. So it's on a Sunday. So we actually are going to be at this tea shop during their after hours. So we get the whole place to ourselves. We are going to enjoy a tea flight, charcuterie boards, and homemade macaroons. I believe all the food is gluten-free. So if you have any kind of gluten allergy, you are going to be safe. And everybody that joins gets a discount on anything in the store while we're there. And then I'll have some swag bags that I'll be giving everybody as well. So I think you get a lot for your $20, as well as conversation. We're just going to have fun. Just come meet people. I know there's a lot of people in this area, and you're not necessarily with a unit or a squadron or whatever, whatever you call it, you're not necessarily with that. So it's hard to meet other spouses. So come meet us and chat and get your swag bag. And then also what I suggest is to come a little early and just walk around Occoquan. And if you're going to do that and you want company, just let me know and I'll meet up with you early. Because I think everything there on Sunday pretty much, except for the after hours places, but like the shops and the stores and stuff close on Sundays around 5:30. So I say come maybe an hour early and just walk around. It's like one main street. It's real easy. It's right on the river, and there's a lot of history there. So I'm excited about it. I'm already planning another event for there in the future. So I'm hoping we can get some registrations going. Maybe we'll have a giveaway or gift card for the first 10 people that register. We'll put them in for a drawing, in addition to all the other good stuff that they're going to get. So give us a like, put in the comments if this kind of an event interests you. I think it's unique with the tea flight instead of, doing the typical beer flight or wine flight. I think this will be neat. So I'm excited about it.
Yes. And look, guys, our events are chill. It is, you show up, Anna will have the topic, which is self-care. So y'all will have a discussion of self-care, but you get to talk during the event. You're just not listening to someone talk at you. You get to engage in meet people, have some fun, laugh, cry, cuss. We do it all.
Yeah. And if you know somebody, like maybe you don't live here, but you know somebody that does, please send them this. Because I really want to get a bunch of, spouses that are in this area. I know they're here. I just need them to come on out, register and come on out.
Yes. And don't be scared. Don't be scared. You ain't got to be scared of the conversation.
Wear your yoga pants if you want. Yeah.
Yeah,
be comfortable.
wear your yoga. And look, what you see right here on the screen is what you get. We host our own events.
I don't know if that's a selling point or not, but
it's a great. Oh, sorry, Nashida, I just covered you.
Thank you, Angela. She said she'd go if she were in the area. I think Angela is the one that she's all the way in California, right?
Yes. Yeah, she attended some events in San Diego when I was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we host our own event. So Anna will be leading the conversation. You'll get to know Anna better in person than here, right? Because when we're on the show, we are here. This is a whole talk show. I know people are always like, oh, you guys are doing a podcast. No, this is a talk show. And why do I say it's a talk show, Nashida? Why do I say it's a talk show?
Because you're not a player, you just talk a lot.
Thank always have a rebel. Always. She is the rebel. No, because you know what? One of these days, we're going to make it on ABC, NBC, CBS. We're going to make it to the big screen.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Like that.
And you know what, guys? I've really been thinking about this, and I have really struggled with this, with MilSpouse Conversations, in what and how to bring MilSpouse Conversations to you, right? And I'm always like, we're not your typical MilSpouse platform. We're all military spouses, true, but we bring real conversations about life. Like when you were here watching the show, it's like sitting on the couch with your friends, right? We're unscripted. We are way off topic. But
clearly we don't have a wardrobe or hair people behind the scenes. But Nashida, though, I will say your hair is on fire. I was going to tell you, I love your do. It's looking great. But I clearly do not.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you. I got a little faux hawk going on.
It looks great.
Look, some of us are up at 3 a.m. You just better be glad I have on clothes.
You're here.
I'll be up at 3, but not 3 your time. Like, I'll be up at 3 your time. I also be up at 3.
Hey, I came straight from the gym. We got a family. I was telling Sybil about this before we came on air. We finally went all out and got a family gym membership, and we're like basically forcing ourselves to go. Well, although our kids are always ready to go, and they're making us go. So we went, and then like I come home and I've got to like, I didn't even sit in the saunas because I didn't want to get all sweaty. So saved myself for the show.
Like when I was in Japan, I used to be up so early, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Also, trying to go to the gym, trying to come back, trying to make breakfast, show up on the camera. I get that.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. Oh my gosh.
Well, look, I just roll over, run in the bathroom, pee. Because I got to pee first thing. Every time I wake up, yeah, I have to pee as soon as y'all get.
Oh yeah.
Wash my hands, and then I splash some water on my face, and I'm like, okay, I'm here. Might have flubber, don't have flubber.
No, you look wonderful.
Like a 12-year-old boy, like I can't show. See, Sybil got that gift. She could just show.
Yeah, she does. You do.
But Sunday, y'all, I'm going to say no more grades. I'm going to give everything. That is the one thing I am saying no to this month, because we totally got off topic of saying no.
You said no to saying no. I'm just kidding.
I am saying no more gray, and I am also saying no more fear.
Yeah.
No more fear. Those are really, no more fear is the one thing I'm saying no to for the rest of 23 and going into 2024. No fear.
There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
Well, I'm not gonna fear. I'm gonna say no to fear and say yes to fear. Being face everything and rise.
Yes. Okay, good. That's a good one. That's a head scratcher.
You're gonna have to put that somewhere.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this.
Everything in rise.
In 2021, my theme was fear versus fear.
Mm-hmm.
No more fear, being afraid, but facing everything and rising.
Mm-hmm.
What year was that?
2021.
Oh, you were a little ways on what you got some catching.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then I was facing it. I was facing everything and rising. And then I was just punched.
Yeah.
And fear entered again, but even more fear entered. And I'm like, you know what, Sybil, you got to get your life together.
Yeah, put your boxing gloves on, girl.
Yeah.
Put the boxing gloves on.
Nishita, I'm gonna say this. Shut up when I say this. I am learning to allow myself to just cry. Shut up, Nishita.
Shut up. I always cry whenever I feel like it, girl. I be like,
no, because you're the one who told me. You're like, Sybil, it's okay. I'm like,
they're my emotions. Like, they're your emotions. What? Other people gonna be like, are you crying? It's not your business. I am crying. My face is wet, obviously. My face is wet. Like, I didn't just like get smashed in the face with a bucket of water. Obviously, I've been crying. And it's my business, not yours. My tears make you uncomfortable. You know where the door is. You don't have to be here to witness it. You don't have to be here to witness it. Leave. I'm still gonna cry. That's how.
Yes, Angela, it is time to rise again, and I can, and I will. No more fear. What are you saying no to? Real quick, what are you saying no to?
I'm saying no to saying yes.
I'm saying no to Thanksgiving.
Oh, she's going public with it.
No.
Well, you know what, Nishita, we got to talk more about why you said no to Thanksgiving. Not tonight, though, but you know what?
I've had 23 Thanksgivings in a row. I can say no to one.
We do have a show next Thursday as well, so we're gonna talk about that. Actually, Nishita, you're gonna do a little video clip for me to share. So record that. Record your clip.
Just use the clip that I just said where I had said it, and then you just cut it.
You're gonna say it again. I want why you said no.
You can say the no, and then you can be like, "This is Nishita on the show saying no to it," and then the clip.
No, we're gonna say it again.
And you could just say the clip, and you won't even have to. And then you could just.
What did I just say? See, you always.
I didn't hear you. I was trying to tell you something. That just happened. I was trying to tell you that you could just use the clip from like when I had just said.
Simple. I knew she was doing that.
Oh, now you're really gonna have to use the clip because.
You're having way too much fun with that.
That's your second time. There's a punishment.
See, look. See, folks, we have a good time here. We have a good time. So just come out with us and have this. Coming. Look. You want to go? Doom, 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 doom.
Are you holding your charging cord? What are you doing?
Because I'm charging up. This is the punishment coming.
All right, guys. We're out. Thank you for tuning in. Just say no. Say no. It is okay to say no to others.
Except for the event coming up in Northern Virginia. You got to say yes to that. You got to say no to all the other stuff so that you can say yes to the event.
Yeah. Say yes to our events. Say yes to watching our show.
Say yes to
even if you can't watch the live, you can watch the replay. Look, guys, look how much fun you have. We will sprinkle some joy. As conversation starter Grace always says, sprinkle some happy in your crappy. Y'all, you hang out with us. We're going to sprinkle some happy in your crappy and in your happy. Nikita, Why you look at me like this?
Because you said sprinkle some happy and you're crappy. And it sounds like poopy. You make me think
Well,
of
it might be poopy. I mean, look, talking about poop. Y'all want to talk about poop?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. I apologize.
We can talk about poop. Y'all want to know do y'all want to know why the show didn't happen last week? Y'all want to know why?
We know.
Of course not. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, we all poop. Sometimes just a little too much. Sometimes we poop more than we need to be pooping.
I told you to just stop eating food that bring you. Like, I was eating the food, they just bring it to me, then I just eat it. Like, girl. But no, I'm glad you're feeling better though.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're out for real. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, give this post thumbs up, tell USAA, and make me awesome. How awesome we are. All right, for real. Good day. I'm trying to find the outro.
Oh,
yes, keep looking.
don't forget.
Yeah.
I did it twice.
That's why. Just showing off.
Yep.
You cheated.
Nope.
She cheated. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Hater. You just don't be hater. You hate too much.
Oh. Ooh, she got the moves. Can't quite.
Why?